This is the Watcher, a man on his watch. And today we are continuing from where we left. Remember, we are talking about the unit of measure. And I said that the unit of measure of the human body is an atom. So now if you get an atom, you'll find that within that single cell, if you get a cell, one human cell, within that single cell, you discover that there is a complete set of DNA. All your genetic coding is found in one cell. So every cell within your body carries all your DNA. It is just that cells now are different. And within every cell there is a dormant DNA and then an active DNA. So let's say we take your cell, your skin cell. You discover that in that skin cell, even if there is all your genetic coding, it is still a skin cell. But there is ability in the coding for the skin cell to evolve and become maybe a brain cell or a limb cell or a white blood cell. But that information is dormant within the skin cell. Even though it is available, still dormant. So now, if they extract a scientist, if they extract a single cell from your body, and then they want to bring out the dormant sides, they work on it and then they bring it back to its embryo state. So now at that state, the cell that was once a skin cell is in a position to assume another identity. It is still your cell, it is still a skin cell taken from the skin, but this skin cell has dormant maneuverings within it. And then as an embryo, it has got an ability to become even all of you, to clone you. So every human cell that is brought back from whatever cell it is, and it is brought back to the base embryotic cell, that cell can become any cell. I want you to get this. If your body, one cell carries all the genetic information for everything that is you, but within it there is dormant DNA isn't it the same that happens with your consciousness? That even as a person, you are serving your purpose where you are, as a skin cell, as a brain cell, as a hair cell, as a stomach lining cell. Wherever you are serving your purpose already. But I'm calling out to you that there is a need that you bring yourself down to the best state of the embryo. I do not want you to look outside of you. I want you to look within you, toward your center, toward the place where your life is revolving around. I want you to compress your thoughts and go back to your embryotic state in your conscience now. There is a reason why a skin cell is useful only when it returns to an embryo. Because only at that state can it become anything. You can be the scientist in your life to bring your conscience to the best conscience so that you change your life. You were known as that cell. You can become this cell. You only need to return to yourself. You only need to return back to the place where you didn't have a definition. You were just a cell, an embryo. You need to go back to the place where you didn't have titles. You were just a human being. All these titles, all these names and everything, sometimes they fool people. Return to a place where it is just you. And from that place, I guarantee you can redefine yourself. Because it is only within that place where you lose the previously assumed identity can you pick up a new identity. Everyone who struggles with what happened is struggling with letting go of what was. But you cannot let go. You cannot gather what will be if you do not let go of what was. So there is a need now for any cell that was whatever cell to reduce, lose identity, assume the identity. You need to lose it and return yourself back to a place where you can build yourself again. It's your choice. It is never anyone's. The person that you want to be is a gathering of the choices that you will make and the choices that you have made. So if you want to be something that you are not at the moment, your best chance is to lose it. You can only assume another identity if you die to the previous one. It's a principle. What am I saying? I'm saying that if you are in need of new direction, a change in life, begin by losing what was in the beginning. Something new will not come to replace something that is still there. Let go. Return to innocence, to a place where there was nothing, to a place where you were nothing. And from that place, assume the new identity that you want. Thank you so much for listening. This is The Watcher. I'm watching on your behalf.